Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I introduce you to the administration. Hello, administration.
Hello.
I would like now for the administration to unveil the results of the recent Count the Jelly Beans contest. Administration, would you please do so? Unveil the results.
How do I do that? I don't know the results.
Well, you're supposed to unveil the results. What do you mean you don't know how to do that?
I don't know the results.
Will you unveil the results?
Sure.
Well, actually, the results are just over your left shoulder. Elena?
What?
The results are right there.
Where?
Right there. Under the menorah. No, don't pull
Okay.
them off.
There are the results.
Oh.
Count the jelly beans.
All right, let's get in there and see the results. How do those look to you guys?
It looks like Wendy is the winner.
Well, let's see if we can see these a little bit better. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin at the beginning. And that was with Lynn. Lynn guessed 53 gifts and 11 bags. Michaela, shortly thereafter, guessed 49 gifts and 12 bags. David guessed the square root of 1521 bags and the reciprocal of 0.0714. David is clearly a smartass. Wendy, shortly thereafter, guessed 64 bags.
64 gifts, no.
That's what I meant. 64 gifts. She did not guess bags, and by the time I finally got her submission resubmitted, there just didn't seem to be much sense in chasing her for bags. Finally, Mark guessed 54 and 10. Now, the minimum guess turns out to have been David. He guessed 39 gifts in his square root of 1521.
Oh, he gets to pay for dinner.
Yes, I think he does, because the maximum guessed was 64, and by the way, that was low. The actual number of gifts at the time that the original film was taken was 68. And so the winner is Wendy, the big loser is David, and most of the rest were sort of in the middle. So you think what, Elena?
Michaela's the winner of the bags. There were 12 bags.
Yes, Michaela got the bags, and it's interesting that nobody else got the bags. It's incredible, since they were right there to count. There were 7 of them that were on the floor near the closet. There was 1 on a chair for 8. There was 1 on the bed behind it for 9. And then as we panned over to the floor near the bed, there were 4 more for 13. But then I came back and said one of those bags is empty, so don't count it. So we're actually flabbergasted that nobody could actually count the number of bags that were there. Except, of course, for Michaela, who swore that counting is strictly for the feeble-minded, so I think she has proved conclusively that she's truly as feeble as that X guy. Mark, we can forgive because he's colorblind, and I think you needed colors in order to count successfully in this game. That leaves Lynn, who was close but missed one. That comes from watching the film too many times. And of course David, who guessed 14, or counted 14. I'm not sure whether he was drinking again. In any event, the administration thanks all of the participants and reminds them that the reward will be paid shortly, which is a sumptuous Japanese dinner. We've clearly given up on the concept of a sumptuous Chinese dinner, but let me point out that Michaela and Mark already received their prizes, and Wendy, as the total winner of the gifts, will get to go for Japanese twice, which may or may not excite her. It'll certainly excite Sumner. And so let the planning for the Japanese dinner begin.